Went into the Peace Corps in 2013, and probably about 4 months into my Peace Corps experience, I was carrying a backpack and I was just noticing that this pain was running down my butt. And I thought, well, it's got to be the backpack. And then, so I shifted and started carrying a body bag, and that seemed to help a little bit. But I could bring on that sciatic pain without any trouble at all, and it seemed like it was creeping more and more into my ability to sleep. So I came back out of the Peace Corps 3 years later and had heard about a great guy up in Boulder, a chiropractor who was working specifically with back injuries and traction. So, and people ranted and raved about him, so I tried it for a year of traction. After a little over a year, I just found that the needle wasn't moving. I still had incredible back pain, sciatic pain mostly, that really impacted my ability to sleep. And so I quit. And then I decided to try the Pilates with a friend who was, she was convinced it was the answer to her back pain, and I was willing to do anything because I was still hurting. And so I did Pilates for 4 months and hated every minute of it. Was not for me, and I wasn't getting any better. I was missing yoga, my yoga classes more and more, and I just didn't want to do a whole lot. And so and what was holding me back is because I knew the more I did physically during the day, the rougher the night was going to be, and so I just backed off on living. And so finally I just realized I needed to do something different, and I wasn't sure what that was, but I just kept an open mind and was reading my Washington Park newspaper and read Brooke's article, and I could resonate with it. I got a copy of your ebook. It all made sense, and I thought, wow, well, let's try this. Mm-hmm. And I set up an appointment and said, I got to do something different here. And came in and sat with Brooke for 30 minutes, decided to come back and give it a try. Well, first of all, right after my cervical fusion in 2001, they sent me to physical therapy, and it was pretty pathetic, to be honest. And I didn't feel like anybody really cared. But I did the exercises, and and everybody said I'd be fine, so I was fine. I didn't have any more pain, so I went back to my normal routine. And then, actually, seeing a physical therapist, I always thought was attached to an injury, a specific injury. And so because I didn't have a specific injury or a current injury, it just never crossed my mind to think about physical therapy.
Great.
But I also read that Brooke was a physical therapy and a doctorate in physical therapy, so I figured she probably knew more than the average Joe. So got me in here. Oh, I can sleep. Oh my God, I can sleep. You just don't have quality of life without good sleep. And I could finally find positions I could sleep in, and I could feel my body getting stronger. And so I knew that the path I was on was the right path, and it was the path to healing. And so, yeah, it's been a miracle. So the difference is this is a very holistic approach to it's a holistic approach to managing life, pain in specific. Because when you're in pain, it impacts the quality of your life. So I see the difference in the Physio Revolution philosophy is very much holistic versus the physical therapy I experienced right after surgery, which was just wham, bam, slam, thank you, ma'am, and which was didn't help me move forward. Let's put it that way. Oh, I like laying on my face. She's got a great massage table. It's not a massage table. It's a great working table. But I can lay on my face and totally relax, and works great at finding just those places that need to be, need a little TLC, and it works. I get up feeling like I've been here for an hour and a half. It's terrific. If you haven't found the answer, at least give it a try. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. It's your body and you have total control over it. So what you do with it is up to you. If you don't like where you're at, do something different. And for me, the difference was stepping through the door of Physio Revolution.